Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola? A bitch is back. I'm here with another reminder, a card of the day, which is a focus of intention for the next 24 to 96 hours is directed by spirit, universe, whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push a belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself. You connect whatever you want because that's really none of my business. With that being said, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone was born with intuition and empathy. Not everyone listens to it, as you can see the state of the world. Now, with that being said, let's get into a couple of announcements. This week is the full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse. As a Cuban indigenous practitioner, soy cubana indígena, I do not work during any eclipses. I will not go and view the eclipse. I will not do a ritual on the eclipse. I will not do any ceremonies on the eclipse. I do honor the indigenous practices, and that is a time of resting and reflection. If you haven't caught my blog post that I posted actually yesterday on Substack in regards to this lunar eclipse that's coming up and what's going to be happening for the next 6 months, and a very detailed reason as to why I don't actually work on the eclipses. We're still going to be having a full moon in Virgo community ritual. I just won't be doing it on Friday, March 14th. I'll be doing it on Thursday, March 13th, 2025, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to join the community ritual, it is $15.51 per person. We are still in that powerful full moon magic phase. Full moon magic is 3 nights before the full moon, the night of the full moon, and 3 nights after. So again, it technically is the night before, and most of us do see the full moon before the actual full moon peaks. So we'll be seeing it on Thursday anyway. So I'll be doing it then. And then on Friday, I'll be resting, reflecting, because the eclipse is a powerful event all on its own. My personal opinion, why add to the mix when sometimes you just need to rest and reflect? If you do not align with that, that is quite okay. You do what feels right for you. Everyone has a different vibration. Everyone has different intuitive hits. Everyone functions differently. We are not all the same, and that is okay too. So please do not say like, oh, well, I can do that. You can do whatever you like, boo. As for me, I honor those indigenous practices because when I have done work on the eclipses, it's added a huge, powerful punch because I do know how to work the elements. The community rituals are under the new moon and the full moon of those phases, and that is more nature-based. So calling in the elements, using those specific practices and things that I work with makes a powerful punch alone just with the community rituals. So add that with the intensity of the eclipse. Things can get a little bit chaotic, and sometimes you don't need more, sometimes you need less. So during the eclipses, I choose to honor indigenous practices, and I rest, reflect, and retreat. So there's that. Okay. Then we do have the full moon in Virgo community ritual. Again, it's going to be on Thursday, not Friday, but we do have the monthly March community reading this Saturday, March 15th, 2025 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a great place to check me out before investing on a one-on-one session or investing in any of my programs, such as the 3-month program, Love Thyself, the 6-month program, Love and Know Thyself, and the 12-month program, the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur Program. If you are Love Thyself alumni, meaning if you've taken Love Thyself since 2020, you are an alumni. And if you want to get in and work with me again on a discounted rate, as an alumni, you do have the option of joining the maintenance plan, which is a minimum of 6 months and the maximum of 12 months, where you can work with me 1 hour, 2 hour, or 3 hours, which are services I do not offer to the public. I only offer it to alumni, where you can come and meet with me once a month at a highly discounted rate versus the rates that I charge now. Again, as an alumni, you do get perks. So if you're interested in that, please send an email. The alumni package is not available online on the website. Okay? Only the programs are. So we have the community reading on Saturday. It's $30 to join. It's a great place to check me out. We do not record that for privacy reasons, obviously. It's on a Zoom platform with people of like mind and like spirit. And I do answer everyone's question. Either I'll answer it through channeling, cards, or a pendulum, whatever comes up. And it's a really great space to see how I work. And also, if you're having a specific area of intention that you want to ask me about while I'm answering somebody else's question, that answer will also probably apply to another area of your life, as I've been told time and time again with these community readings. So there's that. If you'd like to join us, it is $30. It is a limited availability. Not a lot of people are allowed to join. I like to keep them small and intimate because all the members of I Am the Altar automatically get included into this monthly reading because it's part of their membership. So I do have a private membership called I Am the Altar if you're interested in that as well. So let's get to the card of the day. The card of the day is going to be coming from the Ancient Stones Oracle deck. And so while I'm shuffling, I just was led to share about I Am the Altar. I have some private communities. I have the Instagram subscribers. I haven't done one yet on YouTube. I tried doing one on TikTok, but TikTok's really weird. I feel like sometimes, and then on top of that, TikTok was getting shut off in January, then didn't get shut off, and then my account got hacked in January, so there's a lot of that going on. So I don't have it on YouTube yet. I do have it on Instagram subscribers under my Insights page called Readings by Vida, which is verified. And that's like $4.99 a month. And you get a daily affirmation every day. And you get a summary of what's happening astrologically, what's happening with the horoscopes, and a theme of the week. Now with I Am the Altar, though, you get access to me 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. You get access into every community ritual, full moon and new moon. You get access to every community reading. You get an access to daily affirmation. You get a complete full breakdown of the astrological forecast for the next 7 days. You get a full breakdown of all the horoscopes, and you get a collective reading for the week as well. But you also have a space that you invest in, and a space on Facebook where you can share your successes, your frustrations, your joys. You can share memes, you can share jokes, you can share things. It's a judgment-free zone. It is your space, and it's a really powerful space as well. A lot of people tend to be quiet there sometimes. Sometimes they're vocal, sometimes they're not. There's no right or wrong, but that space is $55.55 per person. Mind you, the community rituals alone are $15 each. The community reading is literally $30. So right then and there, it's over $60 worth of services, not including the weekly astrological forecast, the horoscopes, the collective reading of the week, the space to share your frustrations, and access to me 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. So again, if you're interested, send an email about that. The card of the day is called Returning, which means spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed. So Returning is the card of the day. Again, a focus of intention. If it doesn't apply, let this shit motherfucking fly, because I'm not for everyone and everyone's not for me. Get it? Got it? Good. So some believe that Glastonbury Tor, a sacred hill in southwest England that draws people from near and far, is a labyrinth. Legend says that it was once part of a druid initiation rite in which initiates would walk around its perimeter before winding upward until they reach the top. A labyrinth has a single path that spirals inward to a center point, Ooh, that speech impediment. And ancient stone labyrinths that have been uncovered all over the world as a symbol, and it's also seen in prehistoric rock carvings. The same path that leads in also leads us out. As a symbol, the labyrinth can represent the spiral journey of life. It can also represent an inner journey into the soul to explore our inner nature and back out again into the physical world. Having gained a deeper understanding of ourselves and amongst many other things, the labyrinth can be used for insight and clarity, decision making, releasing the past, new beginnings, and as a way to connect with our ancestors. The Returning card is a reminder to trust the spiral journey of your life, to trust life through all its changes. And when you think back, maybe over a pattern or lesson, to circle back to it, a little more change than before. This card often appears as a sign that growth is happening, that healing is happening, that you're facing a pattern or lesson again, but in a brand new way. For you're not who you were before, but you've grown. And the Ancient Stones activation, like an affirmation, basically says, I surrender to the spiral journey of my life. I ask the stone labyrinths to reveal to me how I'm changing, growing, healing with every step. We are meant to change. We're not meant to stay the same, but a lot of us do not like change. We get uncomfortable. Uncomfortable doesn't always mean bad. So get used to being uncomfortable. You don't want the same thing happening every day. It's not going to be the same shit different day and expecting a different result doing the same thing. You can't do that. Change is inevitable and resistance to that is futile. Be comfortable with change. Love yourself throughout the changes. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. But as always, please follow your intuition. Working with any spiritual advisor, even if that means you do not work with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fucking with me. I love you.